Hello and welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher Lindy Hewson, and this week's bulletin is brought to you by Ball and Doggett, Australia's largest distributor of printed materials and consumables for packaging. Well, let's take a look at what's making news this week. In an Aussie first, an Adelaide-based yogurt manufacturer, MOO Premium Foods, is using 100% reclaimed ocean-bound plastic in its tubs and lids, manufactured by South Australia-based packaging converter TechnoPlas. Now, according to co-founder Mick Sanders, about 100 tons of plastic, the equivalent to 1.1 million plastic bottles, will be removed from beaches, oceans and waterways this year alone through this initiative. Creating these tubs starts in Malaysia, where recycling company HHI partners with locals to collect washed-up plastic from more than 200 beaches and rivers, in line with strict United Nations ocean plastic collection protocols. The collected plastic is then sorted, crushed, washed and remanufactured into resin, which then goes through a decontamination process that meets US FDA food-grade test compliance. Full details on our website. Now, HHI is also certified by Zero Plastics Oceans to confirm that the recovered plastics meets the ocean-bound plastics standards. MOO imports the food-grade plastic resin, and plastic packaging manufacturer TechnoPlas molds it into the yogurt tubs and lids. Of course, the tubs are also recyclable. In another Australian first and also a global first, Nestle is rolling out the first commercial-scale recycled content soft plastic wrapper in Australia, with 45-gram KitKat bars to be packaged in 30% recycled content wrappers. I've got one of them right here. The 30% food-grade recycled plastic wrapper is supplied by Huhtamaki. The recycled content has been allocated using the mass balance approach and certified by ISCC. The shift to new packaging is in line with Nestle's mission to cut its virgin plastic use by a third by 2025. More than 40 million 45-gram KitKat bars will be packed in the new wrapper in the next year in Australia, cutting virgin plastic use by around 250,000 square meters. Introducing this wrapper is a big step forward given the scarcity of food-grade soft plastic with recycled content. With no local source of the recycled content material, Nestle has turned to global sources, and in this case, as mentioned, the packaging converter Huhtamaki. Globally, Nestle has committed to invest 2 billion Swiss francs to stimulate the market and lead the shift from virgin plastics to food-grade recycled plastics. Next up, ahead of World Environment Day last weekend, Woolworths supermarkets and consumer goods retailer Big W, also part of the Woolworths Group, pledged to stop selling reusable plastic shopping bags. The bags will be phased out over the next year, removing 9,000 tons of plastic from circulation annually. Woolworths says 80% of its customers already bring their own bags when they shop, and the retailer is encouraging customers to bring their own bags to boost sustainability rather than buying them in store. Woolworths says, though, that its paper bags made from 70% recycled paper and manufactured by Detpack will remain available to those who need them. And then just announced this week, the Australasian Packaging Innovation and Design Awards, the PIDAs as we know them, are back bigger and better than ever, with the largest number of innovations in the history of the awards program being recognized as finalists across 12 categories. The fiercest competition, not surprisingly, is in the sustainability category, with no less than 23 innovations qualifying as finalists. Winners will be announced on the 8th of July at an awards ceremony that will be held alongside Food Tech Queensland, which will be on the Gold Coast. If you want to know who made the cut, head to packagingnews.com.au to see the full list of finalists. And congratulations to all those finalists from PKN. And while you're there on the website, check out PKN's latest issue for 2022, where we celebrate the return of expos and events, reporting from the floor at AusPack, EPAC IMA and WorldStar. And we also bring news on the latest developments in food packaging, pack and label printing and sustainability. There's lots to read. That's it from me for this week. Thanks once again for watching.